Hey, welcome to DD Blooms. So, I'm in Southern California and San Diego County, and our San Diego Botanical Gardens every year has an orchid show, orchid display called World of Orchids, and they have this huge, I don't know if it's called an arboretum, but this huge like glass windowed housing room thingy, greenhouse. It's huge, and they put on display all these beautiful locally grown orchids that are in amazing bloom. And I'll share some pictures right now that I took at what I'll call the show. Exhibition, maybe it would be better to say. And then of course there are usually always a number of vendors there selling plants, and boy did I buy some plants today, as you can see in front of you. So this is my orchid haul from this exhibition show slash orchid sale. Here we go. I spent a lot of money today, folks. Although the majority of these, they're all blooming size, basically, and they're worth the money. Like most of them were like 30 bucks. The most expensive one, which I'm going to start with first, is this Paph in double spike and bloom. It's a sequential bloomer, or a multifloral. I'm not exactly sure if I'm saying that right, but it is just a beautiful white colored Phalaenopsis that I do not see very often, if at all. Most Phalaenopsis I see have stripes and pink hues and some yellow hues, and this is just, I'm so happy with this purchase. This was the most expensive one, and I can see why. It's a beautiful mottled leaf variety, compact, smaller. It's gonna fit just fine into my collection. And the tag is a bit dirty, but it's a Sunset Valley orchid variety, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it says SVO. And so this is Paph delenatii variety alba, SVO White Night, an awarded orchid, crossed with Paph delenatii variety alba Dave's Choice, also an awarded. And when I saw it, I just could not get it out of my mind, and I was checking out from the vendor who was selling this. And I'm sorry for my messy table, but I was checking out the plants, checking out to pay for the other plants that I got from this orchid vendor, who I will show the rest of them here shortly. And that last second I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. And I bought this. Yay, score. Anyway, I tried to fight it and I couldn't. I'm sorry, orchid addiction is real. And I think we all know that, especially if you watch orchid videos. The next one I purchased from the same vendor. I purchased 4 orchids from this vendor. And I have been fighting this purchase for a really long time, but this is the beautiful BC Yellowbird. And this came, this grower or seller, I mean, brought it in from Hawaii. And so that's why it says on the tag grown with aloha. And beautiful roots. It was reasonably priced, got a new growth, it's in bud. I've been fighting getting the BC Yellowbird in my collection because a few years ago, I killed a little baby seedling. And I just don't get over deaths very easily, I guess. But it's a staple in any reputable orchid collection, I believe. So I finally got it, and I'm going to have beautiful flowers. Hopefully they don't abort. This one's getting close to opening, I think. But it has Richard Mueller. Yellowbird is known for having the Richard Mueller cross in it, which means it'll open up one color and then change to its final color, which is a beautiful golden yellow with, I think, like maroon or brown spots. So I will video that once it happens, once it blooms for me. And then no haul is complete without getting another Phalaenopsis. I am a huge Phalaenopsis addict and fan. And this one is the Phal Zheng Anaconda Wilson. And it's got beautiful roots. It's a bit dry right now. I'm going to give it a little bit of a soak. I still have a Super Thrive solution from my Ecuagenera haul, and it is in spike and developing buds. Gosh, I hope they don't blast. It looks like one blasted here, but this also came in from Hawaii from what I understand, and so they're going through acclimation according to the seller. And then the last orchid I bought from that same vendor, so I bought 4 orchids from this same vendor's seller, and I did it. I got another Miltoniopsis, and I'm telling you guys, I kill these every single time I get that awful orange rot. So please, I'm begging anyone who might watch this, if they have any tips on Miltoniopsis, please tell me what you do to be successful, and or things not to do. But I always get that orange rot. I've tried to just bottom water, and no matter what, I get the orange rot. So I think I keep them too damp. And the seller recommended that maybe I try to grow outdoors since I'm here in Southern California. All the ones I got before, I grew indoors. You know, with Miltoniopsis, they like cooler temperatures. So, you know, they will probably pout during the heat of the summer, but he said try to grow as low to the ground as I can. No direct sunlight, but bright, indirect, no direct light, as low to the ground as I can. And he's heard of local growers being successful with that. So, and they're great through the winter time. They do fantastic during the winter. It's just hopefully getting them through the summer. And here we're coming up on the heat of the summer. So I don't know. But it's in beautiful bud. Going to open anytime now. And it's the Tome Yokoyama Golden Gate. It's a beautiful, like, burnt, dark cherry red with the waterfall pattern on the lip. And this also came from Hawaii, Kalapana Tropicals. The seller brought it in. So, please, tips. Please, I want to be successful. And I keep saying I'll never get these again. And I held out for a couple years. I've not bought a single Miltoniopsis. Here we go again, guys. Wish me luck. And then I bought 3 more from the same seller, our local North County San Diego Palomar Orchid Society. And we'll start with this one. This is a beautiful division of Alelia anceps. And this is called Feathered Flame, crossed with Mendenhall. And one of our local growers, his name is Alex Hernandez, I think is his last name. But he's well known here, and he does his own hybrids. And so I got this, and this is from a division that's bloomed, and it's got a new growth, and I'm very excited to have this one. If you follow my channel at all, you'll know that I recently, a few months ago, posted my very first, I only have 1 Alelia anceps, so this is my second one, and that one that I've had for 4.5 years bloomed for the first time for me, and it was amazing. So now I'm starting to feel a little bit more confident. I can grow this outside year round. And Alex, the hybrids he does, he grows them outside year round here in Southern California. So they are already ready to just be outside, except for the last one I'm going to show you. It's a Dendrobium. That one stays inside. But like the Alelia anceps here and this hybrid Cattleya type. This is a BLC Waianae Leopard crossed with BLC George King, pink form. And he said there might be some variation, but it should look pretty close to the picture. It's okay. It's going to be gorgeous. And it's got a beautiful new growth. I walked by it like 5 times and said when I was done, if it was still there, I was going to get it. And it was still there. So I got it. And these are newly repotted. So I'm set for, 2 to 3 years. And then last but not least is this Dendrobium Phal that I couldn't resist. And again, if you've followed my channel, you'll also know that I recently bloomed my very first Den Phal. I'm starting to feel more accomplished. I had bought about half a dozen as little seedlings, and I struggled with them for a while until I put them in self-watering. And I think my problem with them is I was not consistent enough with watering. And so I lost a couple, and then so I finally I tried self-watering, and they're growing amazing for me. I expect the remaining ones that I've had for 3.5 years now to also start blooming for me soon. So I went ahead, because I have not bought, I like restricted myself until I saw the buds. I haven't bought any more of them because I killed like 2 or 3 of them. So then with seeing that first spike from growing from little seedlings these past almost 4 years, 3.5. So I think like 6 months ago, I bought 2 more little seedlings that I'm going to try to grow up as well. I put them straight into self-watering, and they're doing great. So this is a nice mature plant all the way from Hawaii. I was told this is also acclimating. So this is Kalapana Nights, Kanikapila number 3. And there were a number of Den Phals being sold, but this one caught my eye. Not only is it in bud, they're all in bud, and there's not tons of buds, but I don't care. But look at these leaves. Look at the striping on the underside, on the cane or pseudobulb. I like it. I like how the leaf is outlined. It's got like this border and these stripes, and it might fade. It looks like these older ones might not have that. So maybe when it's young, or it's the amount of light it was getting, I'm not sure. But I'm gonna try it. I'm hoping that future growths will keep having this coloration. I really liked it. It's kind of darker hue with stripes. Hope you can see that okay. Again, sorry for my messy table. I just wanted to show everybody really quick this unexpected haul. I try to go to these shows and be like, 1 orchid, max maybe 3, 1. Try to just get 1. Nope, this one I ended up with 7. Spent lots of money, but all for really great plants. If you are in Southern California, the exhibition and show will be open tomorrow, Memorial Day. So the entrance fee is $25, and then you pay another $7, I think. Or no, I'm sorry. Entrance fee is $18 to the Botanical Gardens, and then it's $7 to see the World of Orchids exhibition and show. And then there won't have as many vendors tomorrow from what I understand, but there will still be some there selling their orchids, selling their other plants too, not just orchids. So if that sounds like a fun Memorial Day for you, head on over there. And the exhibition show and sale continues through June 1st, I think. So even through next weekend. And then the next weekend after that, I believe they hold a sale for some of the orchids that are actually on exhibition. So yeah, I might be going to the Botanical Gardens these next couple more weekends. I really shouldn't, but I probably will. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this quick orchid haul video. And if you are local, maybe I gave you a good idea of something to go do for some family fun at our local San Diego Botanical Gardens. They're an excellent place to support. They have all these different areas to walk around and all this different flora of plants and trees and bushes and all sorts of things that grow in various parts of the world. You can go in one area and feel like you're in a bamboo forest, and in another area that you're like in central Mexico, desert plants, it's just so fun and relaxing, and you get a good hike or walk around, so good exercise, good family-friendly place to be. Anyway, thanks again for watching. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. I can't apologize enough for my messy table, but it is what it is. I figured you guys wouldn't mind. Thanks so much again. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.